Hey everybody, it's Babette from Haggerty Dog Training, and I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Today's January 2nd, and it was my first day back after our break here at our dog training center in Midland Park. And it's funny, one of the owners was in today with his field spaniel, gorgeous, lovely dog, and he was admiring some pictures I have up on the wall. And he was commenting on this picture of my dad with his German Shepherd Trixie, and this picture of me from my book, The Best Dog Tricks on the Planet. And he was saying, oh, those pictures are so close to one another. They're very similar. And I said, yeah, my goal is really to get this done because this is hard enough. And it looks very simple, but it really isn't. And I can tell you what the hardest part of this is probably, you have to have the right size of your back. But this is even harder. And what's even harder about this, although I won't say it's hard, but when that German Shepherd jumped off of me the day that we shot this, he literally threw me on the ground because you have to think about that momentum. When he just pushed off with his hindquarters, he kind of sent me flying. But I always wanted to get my dog to do this. The truth of the matter is, I'm a dog trainer. I'm too busy treating other people's dogs. And as my dad used to jokingly say, no one will pay me to train my own dog. So like the cobbler's children have no shoes, this dog trainer doesn't have the greatest trick dogs ever. I can train thousands of dogs with great tricks, but my own dogs, I don't make a commitment. And as I was talking to him about this today, I thought, it's a new year. I've been saying this will be my someday, but what have I done about it? And that's what I want you to think about today is maybe you haven't made a New Year's resolution when it comes to your dog yet. And maybe you've already done some basic training with your dog, and maybe your dog's very well behaved. But maybe it's time to do that really one cool, crazy trick. What's the most common trick that I'm asked about by men? It's not to find the remote. It's to open up the refrigerator and get me the beer and bring it to me. So, what is your favorite trick? This doesn't take necessarily a lot of time, but it takes consistency and persistence. And that's something I just have not been doing. And all the secrets are right here in my book, The Best Dog Tricks on the Planet, as well as my dad's book, How to Teach Your Dog to Talk. This is Learning Through in Disguise. It's a fantastic book, and you can see it's pretty dog-eared. But after having this conversation with my client today, I decided, all I have to do is put 5-10 minutes a day into my German Shepherd to get her to do this, so that I get to have this cool picture of me with my dog and not, my dad's dog, although I'd still have that picture next to it. So if you are interested in having your dog do a cool trick like this or any other trick, I want you to join my Haggerty Dog Training Family Facebook group. And we're going to spend this year checking in with one another. I want everybody to put up their trick. What's their dream trick for their dog? And it doesn't even have to be a trick. It could be, I want my dog to have a rock solid recall, or I want my dog to just crawl on command. It could be just a fun, silly trick. I want to teach my dog nose work. Whatever it is, make a resolution. Your resolution didn't have to start yesterday. It's January 2nd. My New Year's always starts for me Monday, so the 4th, because to me that's the start of the new year. Then I'm back to work and back into the groove of things. So I want everybody to just figure out what your trick is. What is your resolution? Not necessarily a trick, but what's your resolution for your dog this year? And maybe your resolution is something that's more centered on you. Like, I want to walk my dog every day for a mile so that I can lose some weight. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe I want to start feeding my dog raw food, and I'm going to find it in my budget to do so. Whatever it is, I want to hear what your New Year's resolution is for your dog. And I want you to either type it in here, or I want you to join the Haggerty Dog Training Facebook page. And it's a group, and we're going to give you the support. And I put the link in the description. So I can't wait to see you guys. I want to hear about your resolutions for the dogs, and I want to help you get there so that January 1st of 2022, 364 days from now, your dog is going to be doing those things. And I am going to put 5-10 minutes a day into my German Shepherd so that she can do this with on top of my back. The sit pretty on top of the back. I just love that trick, and I think it's a great shot. So I can't wait to hear about your tricks or your resolutions with your dogs. And I hope everybody stays safe and have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.